What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And today we have a special, very special video today. We have a special guest, Brebby.
Yes, that is me.
Brebby is now in person, and so am I. You can see me as well as him. You have seen
We
him
are
in real time. This is shot live. SNL can't compete anything.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
But he was in the last FIFA video that we did, and now we are just going to do a talk, eat, whatever we got our mind on. That's what we're going to talk about, and we're going to have a good time doing it. How does that sound, Brebby?
That sounds awesome.
Well, then let's do it. Listen up. I heard you got some spicy wings on you.
Yeah, I got one.
You have one spicy wing.
Yeah. I'm gonna save that for later though.
Save it for later. I understand.
I got some chicken.
Where's that chicken from?
It's from Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
Yeah.
Let me see a little bite real quick.
Got this. Ooh.
Crispy chicken. Crispy chicken. I see you. Go
Okay,
for it.
let's go. Going in.
Oh my goodness. Quite delectable. That's what I would say. Looks delicious, I'll be honest. So
Sure.
why don't we go through the items we have to eat in general?
That's true.
So you just
Great
presented
idea.
your chicken. What about drink? What about extra sides? What about anything else that you got that you're ready to chow down on?
Drink. You know, I'm staying classy. I got the great value water bottle.
Water
And
is different.
A cup of ice.
Ice.
A cup of
Just
ice.
in case.
Well, you know, you
Just
can
in
never
case
get
anything
too
goes
cold.
down.
Never too cold.
True. I also got some sauces. I got a
Sauces.
signature Zax sauce.
Zax sauce.
Can't go on with it. And I have a not signature, but it's Zaxby's ranch sauce. You know, it's got a little bit,
Hey, yo, what's in that?
It's some of that hot sauce that's in there. That's
Hot
on the
sauce.
wings. I got one left for.
Well, now that we've seen what you rocking with, brother man, we're gonna take a look at what I got. So,
Oh,
in the metal cup, we got chocolate milk.
yeah, the
Got the
Yo!
chocolate milk. You know this bussin'.
Ooh, he drinking all of it.
No, I got some left. But the thing is we're staying sweet tonight. Can you guess what? Listen,
Yo,
a little bit ASMR for some of those who like it. Wait a
what's in
minute.
there?
What do you think's in here?
Is it a?
Yo, put it down in the below if you.
Hey, yo, put it down in the below.
Hey, listen
Hey, yo,
up,
what you
though.
think?
What do you think's in here?
It's one of those classic ice cream drumsticks with the nuts on top.
Let's take a look.
Yeah.
I gotta write down to every detail.
You already know. These things bang harder than a bomb. And I ain't talking no bomb threats.
What are you talking about?
Anyways. So yeah, today's just gonna be a chill video. We're gonna relax, talk a little bit, see what's going on, eat, and have a good time. So Brebby, what you do today? What were you up to?
What I do today?
What'd you do?
What I do today? Man, you know, I had to dress up nice today.
Mm-hmm.
I had to dress up nice today.
What
You
was
know,
that for?
not for anyone. You know, I'm just dressing them nice. Dressing them nice. You know, you can actually see one
Hey,
of
yo,
the
let me
items
see the
I
fit.
wore. You know, it was this right here.
Old jacket
know,
top, jacket suit top.
Jacket top. You know, I don't think I have a picture of it. I might have a picture of a past time I wore it. But I can send that to you. And you could put it in the video right here. Yeah, that's about it for everything that happened to me today.
So you was dressing up, having a good time, you know, chilling. What was the event, Brebby?
No, there's no event.
No event. You was just trying to look classy.
I'm looking classy, man.
Looking classy.
Felt
Well, I tell you
good.
what. My day was about as eventful as yours. Um, everyday school type thing. Boring, boring.
True.
And then I got home and I played some FIFA.
Yo.
I grinded. I got to gold 2 in squad
Yo.
in squad, and I bought a new center back that is 85 rated.
Yo.
He plays for Barcelona.
He's going out there. Oh.
Um,
Barcelona, 85 rated center back.
it's not PK because PK goes for like 40,000, while
True.
his name is like Lemon get something like that.
Lemon.
But
Y'all know how to make lemons?
Lemons!
lemons.
Yeah, water,
Ice, salt, water, ice, salt,
almond milk, lemons. That's all. That's it.
You heard it here, folks. Water, lemons, milk, and a little bit of
These nuts.
Anyways, baby, I have something to show you.
What you got?
This bent Alakazam V card. Look
What
at
is
it go.
that? It got the. Oh my god. And that's a mint condition.
Mint condition, bro. Oh, it's getting hot.
Man, like
It's getting
lifesavers mint, lifesavers gummies.
Lifesavers mint condition. That's what kind of mint condition we're looking at. Wait a minute, Brebby.
Wait.
You hear that?
What? What we got? Ooh,
Seems like we got someone on the phone.
who's on the phone?
Sarah, not right now. Sarah, I'm in the middle of a video. We can talk about the kids later. They're yours too. Okay.
Hey, my man, what's that about?
So listen, let's I made a mess. I know my something else. Don't worry about that. That was my doctor coming and telling me just something.
Your doctor.
You know, baby, I have a good topic. Let's talk about comedians. Do you have a
Comedians.
preferred comedian? Are there specific ones you like?
Usually, what I look for in a comedian, I usually look for, someone, that doesn't make jokes about their body parts
Understandable.
or their entire personality is talking about them, having sex all the time. I like a, good old comedian that can just make me have a good time.
I understand that. There's nothing more worse, I'd say, than a self-absorbent comedian. And that's been proven in recent comedians. And the thing is I love relatable comedians, because if you're not a relatable comedian, then can you really be a comedian? A good example is John Mulaney, the crack cocaine addict himself. He may be in rehab, but he put us all in rehab for his great jokes. And I think comedy in general is soaring away from subjectivity, unfortunately, just because there's rules on comedy now. And I think understanding how comedy works would help a lot of people understand that there's no point to have rules on comedy, because the point of comedy is to make fun of the things that people usually get sad over. It's replacing another emotion with something else.
Yeah, it's bringing light to things. I also think, if there is a comedian that you don't like, don't watch them. Don't watch a comedian, man.
And that could be said for any influencer in the world.
That's true.
If you don't like what they do or what they post, just don't watch them. You have the choice, and it's perfectly easy to block their stuff, not get recommended their stuff on YouTube. It's that simple. But a lot of people don't understand.
You want to know who my favorite influencer is, though?
Who's that?
You know, that one guy. You know, he made that video. I'm talking about Quaaludes. You know. It's about how Quaaludes. You know, it was the best thing back in the day. You know, I don't know his name. He said something like the kid from Brooklyn.com. I don't know if that's a dude, but he's my favorite influencer because he taught me about Quaaludes.
Well, I'm new to the idea. What's a Quaalude? For anyone watching and myself.
Well, it's a drug. And apparently it's nothing like, you know, your classic, you know, marijuana or
Casual.
or, you know, your casual methamphetamine. You know, it's nothing like, it's nothing like those. And I'm like, I don't know where to get my hands on it because apparently the U.S. just banned all traffic of it. You know,
And why is that?
Because everybody in the 70s and 80s was just on them. They were just going crazy over them in the 70s and 80s.
Well, just a little bit before that, or maybe even during it, drug war was a huge issue, and drug war to this day is still a huge issue, but it was even worse back then.
That's true.
And I can understand why they'd want to stop any traffic of opioids, quaaludes, methamphetamines, etc. The list goes on.
That's true. It's very important that like we make sure that people aren't like dying from this stuff because it's very important that you regulate how much of it you take in.
Absolutely.
It's okay if you can do whatever you want. I would not call you a criminal if you do illegal drugs. I just hope you just take the right amount, and if you're wanting to recover from it, seek some help, because the best thing you can do is help yourself.
Absolutely. That's a beautiful.
Speaking of help, this brownie gonna help me. This brownie, it's
a beautiful looking brownie.
It's beautiful. Classic chocolate. It's just wonderful. It's like a bite into this.
Let's take a look. A good size bite on the corner piece. That's beautiful.
You can see that it's very moist on the inside, like right there. It looks dry right here, but because the camera pulled it, it's quite moist on the inside.
It looks quite dense as well.
It is very dense.
I won't lie. But I will say, I think as well as talking and everything, I'd also like to inspire other people by showing collections. Do you collect things, Brebby?
I don't really collect things.
No collections?
Yeah, no collections. I don't have any collections. Yeah, I could start to collect some things though. I would like to.
I ever since I was young, I started collecting shoes. And shoes were a big inspiration to collect, as well as nutcrackers. I have almost a nutcracker for every year of my life. Because every Christmas we get one for the Christmas season. But I'm not going to pull out all the Christmas items to show you my collection. But let me give you a little intermission. I think we're just gonna go by them one by one, to be honest.
Oh, really?
We're just gonna take a look, get your opinion, get their opinion, and just see what we have to think.
Yeah, it's true. So while we wait for this, this Nutcracker, oh, he's supposed to get the shoes. Leave in the comments, what your favorite Nutcracker is, and also what your favorite shoes are that go on Nutcrackers. Because Nutcrackers they have to have drip too. You gotta put Nutcrackers shoes on the Nutcracker, because if you don't, you're not gonna have drip on your Nutcracker. I'm just gonna be honest right there. That's just how it is. And maybe you could also give your Nutcracker a Supreme jacket as well as the shoes on the Nutcracker. I think that'd be wonderful. It's like you're taking care of a child. That's kind of what the Nutcracker is. It's kind of like your own child. And your child wants to have drip always, and everyone wants to have their child have drip. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if my child didn't have drip. I don't have a child personally, but the Nutcracker is your child, and you have to make it have drip, and that's just a deal. Oh, it seems like he's back.
Beautiful intermission, Brebby. Thank you so much. So,
Thank you.
I have the majority of my collection, at least my prized possessions of the bunch.
It's prized possessions.
I'm not including things like slides or Crocs, even though
That makes sense.
Or boots. If you know what, if you want to see my boots, they're very dirty right now.
Oh, he's got the boots.
And by boots, I mean soccer boots specifically.
Yo,
They're very dirty.
Yeah, they're quite dirty.
But
They
that's
still
what happens
clean
when
though.
you play with them in mud.
Yeah.
It just happened.
Makes sense.
Anyways, here we go. So first, we're gonna start with should we go high to lowest or lowest to highest?
Lowest to highest. We gotta end on a high note.
End on a high note. Okay, so I think honestly my lowest out of all my shoes, and don't mind some of them being a little bit dirty because I haven't worn them in forever, and I have animals that are hairy, but this first one is one of the first pair of flat bottom shoes I've ever gotten, which are just casual Vans. Quite casual, black and white Vans.
Casual.
Very flat on the bottom.
We like this. We like to see Vans.
They're very nice shoes, but the reason I put them so low on my list is just because there's no inspiration with this, but there is functionability. It's got
there's a lot of potential with black and white flat bottom Vans.
It's
a lot of potential.
It's really easy to make a shoe like this, but they have done well at making the shoe. Now next on the list, we have something very similar, but the design is a little bit different, which makes it higher on my list. So the casual black and white Vans, but these brown and black ones.
We're getting more interesting.
So the style, changes up. I love the beautiful contrast between the black and the brown, and the simple black strings make it even better. This was a shoe I wore for a long time, but at the same time, there's not as much inspiration for me for these shoes, and that's why I put them so low.
Mm-hmm.
Next up on the list, we have, I would say, a very, very interesting pair of shoes. Now, these are basketball shoes, but I wouldn't I use them for basketball, but I didn't play it. I wasn't great at basketball, so these are my. These are some Nike high top basketball shoes. They're very, very good for basketball, and they're a really good design. I like the differences in a bunch of different colors and everything, but they're a little bit lower on my list just because when I'm looking at all my shoes, these are definitely one of the last options I pick to wear out. You know, it's hard to match
Yeah.
an outfit with this unless you have a
Yeah,
closet
it's true.
that's really, really colorful.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, they're good looking shoes. They're really beneficial if you're a basketball
Yeah.
player.
Yeah, I believe it's only one of those things that you can match with either one outfit, or maybe it's just something that doesn't match at all. That it builds a really colorful contrast that is perfect
I understand.
for the outfit.
And similarly,
I personally like them. It's a really nice design.
I enjoy
And-
them as well.
Yeah,
similarly,
even with the contrasting colors, it really works nicely together.
With a similar idea, these are the Nike Hyper Dunks, which are also basketball
Hyper
shoes.
Dunks.
But these are a little bit more classic, and I really like them due to that, because they allow for more outfit comprehension, and the airflow in these shoes. I don't know if you can see, but there's this is just a felt entrance with a hole in it. Airflow is beautiful, really good for basketball. They're not the most flexible shoes, I would say, but they are large. This is the size of my face. But I have big feet, so I have to have big shoes.
Yeah, the only problem with airflow is that it's very bad if if it's raining.
Absolutely.
You step in a puddle and it's just soaked.
Yep, your socks,
feet are
your
soaked.
feet, and the insides of the soles
it's
are
the
soaked.
it's the most disgusting feeling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Next up on my list, we have.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute! Surprise!
I'm getting a phone call.
A phone call.
Yo, hello. Hello. It was a bot.
Oh, a spam
What?
call. How ridiculous!
It was a spam call.
How ridiculous! You hate it when that happens. Absolutely.
That's
hate it.
true.
Now, next up on our list is a classic looking shoe. And I only wear it on special occasions because that's the type of shoe it is. This is a all black just shoe, shiny, everything you need in a boot that can get you girls if you need to,
That's
very
quite nice.
reflective, beautiful in the nighttime and in the daytime.
My dress shoe is actually quite similar. I'll pull it out right now.
Let me see. I would like to look at them.
Yeah, it's quite similar. Quite similar idea.
Absolutely, man.
It's got a design here. You see that? But it's got a nicer
With the
design.
curves, I like that. It's very
Curves, but
interesting.
the only bad thing is that it's creased.
Oh,
The crease
man.
on it.
Creasing is the word.
I gotta get that fixed.
Next up on my list, and that's kind of middle of the road, honestly. The dress shoes, it's kind of the in between my better shoes and some of my my less wearable shoes, I guess.
Yeah.
And this is where we start going up. This
Really?
is my
Up.
Yeah, up. These are my Nike Full Black Airs. They are very breathable. The functionality of wearing them in the rain is still an issue, but these are very good shoes for running or taking a stroll or just walking down the street, because they can fit with almost any, and I mean any costume or kind of set of apparel you wear. It's just a great shoe. But at the same time, I love me some black shoes and everything, but it's quite bland compared to what you see more often and everything. But at the end of the day, they're a really good shoe to just wear an outfit with and show off that you like shoes. All right. Next up, we are taking a look at the Nike SB black and white. These are
Yo.
a very good shoe. A
They're
very
very
good
clean.
shoe. And that's one thing I try to do is keep them clean. Because they're black and white. If these white spots get browned, they will look bad. If these black spots get, have white and stuff all over it, which they do a little bit, but I just have to clean that. But this is a really good shoe. It's really beneficial because the black and white works with most outfits. And my favorite thing about a shoe is the heel top. I like the high sides of the shoes. Allow for really good comfortability on the ankle and the ankle support. Honestly, these are one of my favorite shoes. I think they're in the top 5. Yes, they are.
In fact, I have a shoe that's quite similar
Do you?
to that. Yes, I actually do. But it's a different brand. It's Vans.
Oh,
Gray. high
those
top.
are similar.
Yeah, they're very similar. They're not the cleanest in the world. I wish I took better care of them. But I haven't really been wearing them that much. You can see there's on this side there's a little browning right there. I don't know if you can see that. The camera. Yeah, it's quite similar. I mean, it gets the job done. Still.
Exactly. That's what you need in a shoe.
A shoe that can let you walk. Yeah.
Next up on the list, we have some beautiful LeBrons.
LeBrons.
But these aren't any LeBron. These are the LeBron Air Maxes, and they are very comfortable.
Really?
Very comfortable. It
looks very comfortable.
To your feet up here at the top, which is really beneficial for comfortability and support. I love the lacing, really easy, and the gold textures throughout the entire shoe. Honestly, it's why it's up here at the top. It's one of the most comfortable, usable shoes, and I mean, you already know they're just good shoes.
Endorsed by LeBron himself.
LeBron came to my house, and
Really?
he kissed me on the throat. Next up, this
Nice.
might be a little daunting to look at first, but it takes nothing from the actual shoe itself. It's one of my favorite shoes I've had ever, but I made a mistake with it that I shouldn't have made. So,
Really?
as you can see, these are Nike. They're Nike mids, and I did paint them a long time ago, but acrylic paint wears off after a while, and the design doesn't look too bad on camera.
Yeah.
The fade away from the red, but it is something I'm trying to repair over time. Maybe either get better paint or.
Well, one thing, it makes it look like more of an antique shoe.
That's true. That's true.
So then, if you say it's an antique shoe with the little, torn, scraped off paint, it could be like, hey, it's a bit cleaner.
Absolutely, have a nice looking old, maybe even, old. I don't know, just a good looking shoe. Next up, this is the number 1 of my entire list, and it'll probably be the number 1 for a while because these are a amazing and beautiful shoe. And they've been around for years, many years, and worn by all different types of cultures. And there's a reason for that. They are the Timberland.
Yo!
The Timberlands.
He's got the Timbs.
The Timberlands are a great shoe. They are sturdy, water resistant. They're strong, good for any surface kind of terrain. If you wanna, this is the suede. But you can get them in leather, in all different types of textures. I tried to keep it as clean as possible over the years, keep the suede fresh. And it's honestly just amazing shoe. The comfortability inside the room, the airspace, honestly everything about the shoe is what you want in a boot.
That's true.
Don't get me wrong, I love boots that are, cowboy boots and everything. But the functionality of these boots and the easy access to get them on, off, and everything is just what makes them. And they're beautiful shoes as well.
Usually I'm not really like a boot guy. I mean, like the only boot that I own is the foam call that I got earlier. It's just a regular duck boot, hill figure.
That's okay. I see you.
So we rock them with name brand, of course, but it gets the job done. It keeps my feet dry. It's great in the rain.
Absolutely.
I think it's time for what I've been putting off the whole video.
I think it is too.
So, I have this huge piece.
Wow.
It's completely doused the entire way.
Fix.
I think it's time. I think
It's time, baby. Let's get this big bite going. Have a huge bite.
All right, let's get
You
this.
better be taking the whole thing.
All right, let's go.
Round of applause. Get it down, baby. Get it down.
Oh my god.
Man, I guess you could really use some milk right now.
I really could.
Well, while I'm sitting here while Brebby's in pain, he seems to be regretting his decision. I won't lie. It was a huge bite with a large amount of sauce. And if you do not know, this is Zaxby's very hot sauce. I'm not sure exactly which one.
It's their hottest sauce.
Hottest sauce that Zaxby's has. And he decides to get a whole order of it. And then he downs it. And now he just took his last piece and ate it whole. He's in pain, but he is alright. He is not alright.
No, I'm not.
Brebby. This is Channel 4 News. Michael speaking here. Tell us, how do you feel?
I'm in pain.
He's in pain. Back to you, Brett. Thanks, Michael. I don't know. You know who can help him? Alakazam B. How about Sans Mess? Would that make you feel better? Well, you've seen it here, folks. This man is eating the hottest chicken from Zaxby's, subjectively or objectively, depending on how he is looking at it. He looks to be in quite pain, ripping out the water, opening it up. Let's take a look. This man is thirsty. Ice cold water down the gulp. This man is drinking it faster than anything I've ever seen. The duck lip technique. He is getting all the heat off at once. He is trying not to laugh. I hope he does not spill his water. Brebby, how are we looking? How are we looking, Brebby?
Not
Spicy?
looking too bright.
Would you say it's spicy? On a level of 1 to 10, how spicy are we looking?
Well, if we're saying that like 10 is like, no, what's 10?
Carolina Reaper.
Oh, I would say it's more like a 7.5.
7.5, respectable. I am opening a Christmas present that I never opened from Christmas. But I know what's inside of it. I just never opened it because I have multiple of these. But there is something out of it I wanted to try. As you can see, it's a Bath & Body Works bourbon set. And if you look right here, I have another one that I frequently use. But the thing that intrigues me a lot about the bourbon set is this little bottle right here.
Oh,
If you look,
it's
this
some cologne.
is some cologne, yes, but it's in a little spray bottle. I'll show you. I have another bourbon. This is a bigger bottle of bourbon that I use. But this is the smaller one, so I'm wondering if the concentration of smell will prove to be apparent in this. This is a 0.5 fluid ounce bottle. So let's take a sniff.
He sprays it, and then it's gonna smell like. How's the fragrance? How is the fragrance?
Well, the thing is about the bourbon, it smells good no matter how much is on you.
Yeah.
But this is very concentrated, very good for nights out. If you're, you have someone to impress, I would say this is very good. And it's just a fantastic smell. It may not smell like bourbon exactly, but it smells good, and that's all you want in a cologne. Anyways, Brebby, I think tonight has been quite a successful night. I will not lie to you.
Yeah, it's
Pain,
been quite
mystery,
oh my God.
Learning, knowledge. We have it all in one video.
Holy.
Brebby's still in pain.
This might be an 8.
An 8. Wow, we're looking at close to Carolina Reaper, maybe Ghost Pepper area.
Well, I've never had
habanero.
I've never had a Carolina Reaper.
Well, it's
but,
probably hotter.
It's hotter than a habanero. Maybe it's hot. Maybe hotter than a habanero.
Maybe hotter than a
That's
habanero. You are hotter than a habanero. I will say that. Anyways, Brebby, thank you so much for joining me today and joining the video. Having a great time. It's spicy.
It's been pretty great.
I hope you learned a lot, and I have definitely learned a lot.
I have learned a lot. Yeah.
So here's Alakazam one more time, just to let you know that he's bending spoons. Anyways, guys, say condolences and bye-bye, Brebby, because we are leaving.
Bye-bye.
Peace.